All right. All right. Welcome, everybody. Yes, I have a little bit of a new background today. I am not at home. I'm doing the best that I can with this lighting. So if it looks a little moody, my apologies. And for those of you who are joining me live today, please say hello in the comments. Let me know that you are here. I'll give it another couple minutes for those who can join tonight to come on and connect. And then, of course, for those of you who aren't able to join, you can catch the replay. All right. So I first of all want to say thank you so much. I know there's a little bit of a glare with my glasses on. And for those of you who don't know, yes, I do wear glasses. Any other time I've always had contacts on. But I first of all would like to say thank you so much to all of you who did reach out to me last week to let me know that you weren't able to access the live. Definitely some technical issues. I'm not too sure what was going on there. I even had some issues uploading the video. However, all has been fixed. And the replay of last week is available. Okay, I'm just going to check really quickly. Oh, hello, Yasmin. Yes. I missed you too. I missed you too. It's been such a time right now in this month of December as we close off this linear new year. I know many of us, many of you have been moving through a lot of things, some really great stuff, and then some really WTF moments. Right? Okay, perfect. So really great to see you again. Perfect. Okay. So yes, just wanted to say that the replay from last week is available. And with that breathwork sequence and channeled meditation that came through, you're also guided on a journey to connect with your Earth Star chakra as well as your Soul Star chakra. So please, I highly recommend that you go back to the video, okay, and go through the breath sequence, listen, and just be open and allow yourself to receive the messages that come through and go through the guided journey as well. So that it will also really help support you, okay, during this time. And as well, because you're activating and connecting with your Earth Star chakra as well as your Soul Star chakra, you're now going to be able to access higher realms as well as strengthen your connections to both Mother Earth as well as to Father Heaven. Okay. Perfect. Now, before we go into the 369 breath sequence today, I do have some messages that Spirit with the quantum field. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, hello, welcome to any of you who are new to my channel. My name is Catherine M., or you can call me Reverend Catherine M. I am the founder of Collective Soul Evolution, and I support in helping you realign any energetic misalignments. I support you on your spiritual awakening as well as the activation of your spiritual gifts. So that's just a little bit of what I do. And I'm so glad to have you all here. And any questions, as I say in any other video, if you have any questions, you'd like to know more, please let me know. You can subscribe, like, and then you can also click on the other links in the description and connect with me on the other social media platforms. All right. Okay. So what I would love to share with all of you first, I was about to say, in preparing for this live this evening, Spirit, the quantum field, the Tao, would like to share a few things with all of you. Okay. And again, it is a reminder to some of the points that were mentioned in last week's live. Number one, please make sure that you are taking in your minerals, your supplements, your vitamins, okay? Most especially right now, what you want to make sure that your body is getting, what I heard as an overall and in general for the collective is your zinc, copper, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A, and for some of you, iodine. Okay. So, in terms of vitamins, minerals, supplements, you want to make sure that you have those in your arsenal and you're taking those on a daily basis. We have a lot of cooler temperatures. Uh, so, obviously, it's much colder outside. And to that, we're also seeing a lot of less sun. And we already know that in not seeing enough sun, our bodies are not producing the vitamin D that also has us be able to produce a lot of the feel good hormones. Okay. So please make sure that you get enough of those. As I said, it is zinc, copper, vitamin C, D, A, and for some of you, iodine. Okay. So that was the first thing, okay, that the quantum field or spirit, Tao, however, which way you call it, has mentioned for me to remind you all today. The second thing is rest, okay? We know, I know that it can be a stressful time. You know, you're working, you've got the kids, you're on specific schedules, you're running around, you're hustling, you're getting all these things together in order to be able to spend some time over the holidays with your family. Some of you are traveling, okay? It is so important that even inside of all of these commitments, okay, that even though you have all of these commitments, that if at any point you can feel your body is saying you need to rest, take that time to rest, whether it's an hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, have a cat nap, what have you, but allow your body to rest. Okay. This is not a time, especially this season, cosmologically, planetarily, energetically, to be hustling and grinding, stressing yourself out, having to do all of these things and get all these things together. If you need to, delegate some tasks out, have others help you, but do not feel that you need to do things all on your own, as some of us can tend to do. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm going to grab my notes, make sure I have everything here. Okay. Oh, this is another one. So the third thing is to make sure that you're doing some kind of movement. The tendency of what tends to happen during this time, especially when it's a lot colder, we want to stay inside, we want to stay warm, we want to stay cozy. However, it's still just as important to allow our bodies to move, especially during the much colder temperatures. Okay. So if you can get outside, stretch, even if it's just for 5 minutes, just make sure you're dressed warm. Go outside, stretch, breathe in that cool, crisp air. Okay. Allow that air to fill your lungs. Okay. So go out and move. Remember to dance, sing, have some sort of expression take place still in your daily routines, okay? Because we need to allow that any energy, stagnant energy, to move out of us, through us, however it is, we need that energy to move, okay? Especially if you have been running around. So you want to make sure that you're resting, your body is moving in ways that feel very good for you, that allow you to stretch, that allow you to intake more air into the cells of your body, okay? Just let me know if this is making sense. Okay, and if this is helping in any way. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. Uh, what did I want to say? Oh, yes. And to the movement piece, okay, this is also what will help move any energy within your sacral chakra and what a spirit is saying, as well as in your solar plexus chakra. Okay, so you want to make sure that we have energy always moving fluidly throughout our bodies. All right. So this is the last point. Okay, and then we're going to get into the breath sequence. So thank you so much for your patience. All right. Okay. So the last point is to hydrate. Okay. Most importantly, because we tend to think that it's not summertime, we're not sweating as much. We actually are still sweating just as much in the colder temperatures in the winter time. So it's important that you are drinking at least a minimum of 2 liters of water. If you can drink distilled or spring water, perfect. If you do not have access to distilled or spring water, okay, and maybe you just have maybe you live in the GTA, and you just have tap water. If you don't have any of those machines like the Kangen machine or what have you at home, one thing that you can do that'll help you charge your water super super quickly, I'm going to just show you right over here. I actually have it. So you're going to grab, you can just go to dollar store, Dollarama. Get yourself some red napkins, okay? And then, actually, hold on here. Then on the red napkin, you're going to take your water, preferably in a glass, and you're going to place it right on top, okay? The color helps to charge the water. What you can also do is speak to your water. Tell your water how much you love what it does for your body, how it nourishes and hydrates all of your cells. This will help activate the molecules and charge up the water. Okay, so this is one of the ways in which that you can charge your water really quickly. Go and get yourself some red napkins at Dollarama or Dollar Store or whatever's close to you. Place your water right on top of it. You can let it sit there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long you want to. Speak to your water and you can charge your water that way. Okay. So please make sure to hydrate. And with that, to also ensure that you're taking in enough salt. And when I say salt, everybody, it is, if you can, get the Celtic salt. Redmond's Celtic salt is really good. You can get that on Amazon. So you can just take a pinch of salt, put it on your tongue, and just let it dissolve and then drink your water. Okay. So the reason why that's so good is that salt is what we need to actually help charge our cells. What can happen a lot of times if we're drinking and we're not remineralizing our bodies, okay, it will lose its charge. What happens when your body loses its charge? Well, then your immunity starts to go down. Your organs, your circulatory systems are not functioning as optimally as they can. And so it's really important to ensure that you're taking that pinch of salt, okay, because that'll also help to remineralize your body as well. So those are the tips for today that the spirit and the quantum field, the Tao, would like to share with all of you, okay, as well as myself, of course. And so thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks so much, Yasmin. All right, perfect. So, again, if you have any questions in terms of, where to get some of these products, what it is that I use, let me know. Okay. All right. So we are going to get into the 369 breath sequence. Again, for all of you who are new to my channel, the 369 breath sequence is a sequence that was gifted to me by my Andromedan families of light, who are also your Andromedan families of light. Okay, and this is to help improve the quality of your breath, bringing in more air into the lungs and the belly, so that way we can nourish more of the cells in your body. Okay, and as well, when you're able to improve the quality of your breath, you then, as a result of that, just subsequently begin to bring yourself into a meditative state. Okay, so I'm so glad to be sharing this with all of you. And yes, as a reminder again, the 369 breath sequence. So the steps are, there are 3 rounds. First round, you're going to inhale through your nose and exhale out through the mouth. Second round, you're going to inhale through the nose and exhale out through the nose. And then the third round is going to be a combination of the first two rounds. And then the last 3 breaths in the last round, we're going to bring our teeth together like this. Your face might feel a little bit funny doing this. It's okay. And you're actually going to exhale out through your teeth and make a sound. Okay? You don't need to remember all of the steps. What is most important is that you are in a comfortable position. You just listen for my voice. I will prompt you. Okay? It's not about being perfect. What is important is paying attention to the fullness of the breath that you take in and as you exhale out. Okay, so that's really the main part. And also, I almost forgot, when we're doing the breaths, we're doing belly breaths. Okay, so what does that mean? When you inhale, you're going to expand your belly, okay, as much as possible. And then when you exhale, you're going to contract your belly in. Okay, so it's like you're going in like this with your belly. All right. Okay, perfect. So just make sure that you are in a comfortable position, whether you're sitting in a chair, on the couch, on the bed. You want to make sure that your back is fully supported. For some of you, if you want to lie down, that's okay. If you fall asleep, that's okay too. That tends to happen. But again, just make sure that you are in a comfortable position. Okay. If for those of you who are sitting, as I said, please make sure that your feet are flat on the ground and your palms can either be facing up or down. A reminder again that your palms, however which way they feel most comfortable, if your palms are facing down, you are in the grounding position. If your palms are facing up, you are in the receiving position. So either which way works. All right. I'm so excited. Okay, so and also if you have some water with you, fantastic. I do highly recommend that after the breathwork sequence that you drink a full glass of water. I have my gear. I have my mason jar. Okay. Anyone who knows me, who's really close to me, knows I always have like water with me all the time. Okay, perfect. So I just ask that you close your eyes here and just focus on your breathing. Just breathe as normal and focus on the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe. And then on the count of 3, we'll begin our first round, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling in through the nose. Remember to expand the belly on the inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. Contract your belly in. Next breath, take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Contract your belly in. This is your last breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in, expanding the belly. And exhale out through the mouth. Contract your belly in. Now just breathe normally here. Take notice and observe any sensations you might be feeling in your body. Maybe there's some warmth or coolness, buzzing or tingling. Just continue to breathe normally here. Again, focusing on the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe. And then on the count of 3, we'll begin our next round, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling in through the nose, expanding the belly. Hold it at the top if you can. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. Next breath, take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it at the top if you can. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. Next breath, take a nice deep inhale in through the nose, expanding the belly. Hold it. Exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. This is your 4th breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it. Exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. Second last breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Hold it. Exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. This is your last breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in, expanding the belly. Hold it. Exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. Now just breathe normally here. Take notice of any sensations you are feeling in your body. Maybe you feel some buzzing or tingling. You might even feel like you're swaying. Either which way is okay. And then on the count of 3, we'll begin our last round. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling in through the nose, expanding the belly. Exhale out through the mouth, contract your belly in. Next breath, take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Expanding the belly and the chest. Exhaling out through the mouth, contracting your belly in. This is your third breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth, contract your belly in. Next breath, take a nice deep inhale in through the nose, expanding the belly. Hold it. Exhale out through the nose and contract your belly in. Next breath, take a nice deep inhale in through the nose, expanding your belly. Hold it. Exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. This is your sixth round. Sixth breath, Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose, expanding the belly. And exhale out through the nose, contract your belly in. These are your last three breaths. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Expand your belly and your chest on the inhale. Bring your teeth together and exhale slowly. Next breath, take a nice deep inhale in. Expanding the belly and the chest on the inhale. Bring your teeth together, make a sound on the exhale. This is your last breath in this round. Take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Bring your teeth together and exhale. Now just breathe normally here. Take notice of any sensations you're feeling in your body. Notice where you are feeling any warmth or coolness, buzzing or tingling. And just continue to breathe as normal here, feeling the rise and fall of your belly and your chest as you breathe. And in a few moments, we're going to come back into our bodies. You can begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And turn your head from left to right. And when you bring your head back to center, bring it frontward, stretching out the back of your neck. Bring your head backwards, stretching out the front. Bring your head frontwards. Bring your head backwards. Bringing your head back to center. You can roll your shoulders frontwards. And roll them backwards. And continue to keep your eyes closed here. You're going to bring your palms together. You're going to rub them together. And you are going to bring the palms of your hands over your eyes. So if you're wearing glasses like I am, you can take them off. And when you're ready, just place them gently over your eyes. And just breathe nice and easy here. And then when you're ready, you can slowly remove the palms of your hands, looking down towards the ground as you open your eyes slowly. I'd love to know how you are feeling when you come back. Oh, I trust that you're feeling more grounded and you're feeling much more relaxed, a lot more calm. All right, let's see. Oh, grounded and calm. Fantastic. So good. All right. Okay, everybody. So that is your breath sequence and the messages for you today that I mentioned earlier. A reminder again, remember to top up on your minerals, nutrients, vitamins, and supplements. Remember to rest, hydrate, make sure that you are intaking enough salt. Remember, it's the non-iodized Redmond's Celtic salt. Okay. That brand is pretty good. I was using another brand before, but they've been finding some other things in it that are not good for us. So I've switched to Redmond's. Again, you can get that on Amazon. Remember to move your body, stretch your arms, stretch your body. Okay, stretch your legs, get in that crisp air. Remember to move, dance, sing, whatever form of self-expression that you can do right now, just to help balance out everything else that's going on. Okay. So yes, rest, hydrate, movement, make sure you have all your minerals and vitamins, make sure you top that up. So to all of you, again, if you'd like to know more about how you can work with me, click the links in the description. Send me a message, schedule an alignment call. Okay, if you'd like to know more. All right, everyone. Okay, we'll see about next week. I know next week we're moving into the holidays. Everyone's going to be quite busy. So if I do not go live, I will let all of you know. I'll probably maybe do a post. Maybe I'll do a short live video on Instagram. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it flows. Other than that, everyone, please, please, please make sure that you are taking the time to enjoy every single moment that you have, every breath that you have that you can take. Okay. And I'll talk to everyone soon. Have a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, everybody.